Welcome back. I am Zargram Xanders, Magician Extraordinaire, and I want to welcome you all back to my studio. We are going to be playing some Twitch Plays D&D tonight. We are going to be using a new mascot, and I'm going to be kind of treating this like a new season of Twitch Plays D&D. But on the whole, I think this will... I'm looking forward to this. So, I have been posting a lot on social media over the past few weeks about feeling crappy these days, feeling down, depressed these days. And while there were a lot of things that I was going through in my personal life too, I think one of them that was not making things any easier was the fact that the my mask on my CPAP machine was way too loose, and because of that, I wasn't getting quality sleep. As a result, it was having an adverse effect on just about everything else and making everything 10 times worse. So now I'm getting better sleep, and now I'm feeling a lot better. So now I'm able to finally do Twitch Plays D&D again after weeks and weeks and weeks of having to cancel, which I'm very sorry about, by the way. I hate having to cancel stream. I never like having to do that. But anywho, you know, if we're doing a new season, let's get a new background in here. Let's see here. What should we use for... We need a background image. Hello. What is the deal with this here? Is this copyright free? Alright, let's see here. Yeah, that'll have to do for now. Why? Why? Why did you do that? Why? We just started. It didn't work. But you redeemed it anyway, so I gotta figure out why it didn't work. That's so bizarre. Usually it works just fine. Oh, I think I know what the problem is. Yeah, okay, I'm logged into these platforms here. Huh, okay, well, fine, if you really want it. I don't know, Tarth, why is it the first thing you usually do is hit that particular redemption of all things? Why? I don't understand it. Why do you do this every time? This was kind of done as a sort of experiment, sort of joke. Ah! Okay, posture check, and I'll hydrate, jeez. Okay, and I'll stretch. You do this every time. Alright. So, are you happy now? One, because you care. Well, you care? What does that have to do with activating this model of all things? Anyway. Let's use this one here. Oh, crud, that's way too big. That's far too large. We'll just scale that down. You care to see me annoyed with trolling? Oh, Tarth. Okay. Anyway. I'm going to get us set up for Twitch Plays D&D. Instead of having that little force... Oh, right, we have the music on right now. Hang on. Where's the music? There it is. It should not be playing. We're going to use this little image I found online as our, yeah, as our thing. Let me just open up all the other stuff, but since we're doing a new season, we might as well use a new background. Alrighty then. So I gotta go here and... Yeah, I found this online. It seemed like it was a good choice. Alright. So... yeah, we're going to be starting a new adventure, so... you know what? Hang on a second. I'm going to say, boom. Yep. And I'm going to get rid of most of the, things we had. In fact, I'm going to get rid of all of it. Boom. Blank slate. There we go. New season, new layers and everything like that. All right. Now let's get the character sheet up. Boom. We're back to level 1. Okay. So I'm going to set these to 0. And here's how this is going to work. So, because it's a new season of this, you guys get to pick how you're going to distribute your physical, mental, and spiritual abilities. You have 10 points to spend. So, here's what I'm going to do. Our first poll will be the following. Okay. How shall you distribute your phi, men, and... all right. Here's the first poll, everybody. Oh, interesting. It's in the center this time. That's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be up in the top left. There we go. All right, first poll is on the board, everybody. So how this works is type the number you want. So, well, Tarth, we use physical, mental, and spiritual here. We don't have the ordinary 6 because I have to keep this streamlined and simplified. So, vote on which of the 4 options you want. All right. Spiper, what do you think? No, Tarth, spamming doesn't work. Come on. You know what? I'm going to switch to dark mode with our canvas here. Boom. Oh, it looks so much better. Dark mode for life. Alright, Yuri has voted for spiritual. By the way, welcome, Yuri. And Spiper has voted for a balanced approach. We might need another person to break our 3-way split. Oh, and while we're voting, I'm going to go grab our new mascot. It's the new mascot for all of this, and if you were on... if you saw the my social media post today, I introduced this guy as Feepo. If I can't have Peepo, I'll just have Feepo. He is Feepo the goldfish. He represents you guys. What do you guys think? Do you guys like Peepo or Feepo? In fact, new season, we're going to change this to... there we go. Beholds. No. You don't like Feepo, Tarth? What's wrong with Feepo? Don't you like his little, goldfish thing? Ah! Ow! Ow! Why are you throwing tools at me? Do you guys not... are you guys miss Peepo that much? You said you didn't care. So... bit fishy. He's a magic goldfish that can go on land. Kind of like how Peepo's a frog who can go anywhere. So, all right. I might even make some emojis for this, because I have a few of these that I made, and I was thinking of making them into this. So we have FIPO Mad. We have FIPO Neutral, which is what you have. We have FIPO Pog. We have FIPO Surprised. And we have FIPO Confused. What do you guys think? There's no point redeeming the potions now. We haven't started yet. Ow! Who is doing this? It's not even saying in the chat anymore. Confused looks smart. Wait, you think Confused looks smart? Let me see that. Oh my god! I need to make a version of him with... Ow! A version of him with a top hat and a monocle. Like, yes, Alright, so those are some emojis I'm thinking of putting into the chat. I just wanted to see what your guys' reaction were to him. But he could be like, yes, I see. Who keeps... Ah! Who keeps doing this? Why do you keep throwing shit at me? What is going on here? I don't know. Okay. Probably Tarth. You're probably right. Okay. Where was I? Alright. So we have a new season. We're going to be using a new character called FIPO. And you know what? I'm going to put a little name tag on the guy just to make it just a cute little name tag. I still don't know why Tarth always wants me to use this particular model. What the heck? Whoa, 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 whoa. No, I don't want that. Okay, I want about a good... Alright. There's FIPO. We have a little thing there. And a little name tag. And we're going to move him down here. There we go. And I'll just adjust this a little bit. All right, and convert to smart object. All right. That's FIPO, everybody. Ow! Ow! What, the swap spell on FIPO 2? Ooh, I could mess with you guys. I could turn you into all kinds of dumb things. You know what? I am a mage. I should do that. Vengeance shall be mine. Someday. Someday. Philpo. Or Fleepo. Fleepo. Fleepo? Why did you eat snail po? All right. Well, we've had the pull up for about 7 minutes. It sounds like we're gonna have to do a roll off. Okay. This will be tricky. 1 to 6 will be focus fi. 7 to 12 will be focus spy. And 13 to 18 will be balanced. 19 and 20 will just be reroll. So we're gonna roll. Okay, everybody. Rolling in 3, 2, 1, starting. And stop. That's focus spiritual. Oh, we could use a D6. We already rolled focus spiritual, so congratulations to whoever picked that one. It still does that because you have a reroll if you go over a 33% chance, so you're fine. So, okay, you have elected to focus on spiritual. So, you're going to have We're gonna say 3, 3, 4. Focus on spiritual. You know, that's kind of balanced anyway. I could just go 2, 2, 5. And you did say to focus spiritual. So, yeah, okay. It's a little bit different than last time. How is stamina points the same as everything else? C12 plus C13. Oh, I remember now. Yep, I remember now. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. So I guess we're going to go more towards... Ow! More towards like a cleric build this time around. Alright. So we're going to have Fipo the spiritualist, as it were. Alright. Let's get into it once and for all. Now, which sort of adventure would you guys like to do? Let's do a poll. Okay. Which sort of adventure shall we do? Standard, weird, scary, or, you know, we don't have to do just fantasy stuff. But, you know, when you say D&D, you kind of mean fantasy. And it's almost always, let's hear, standard, weird, scary, or, meme-y. Starting poll. Alright, everybody. So, there's the poll, everybody. Everyone, vote which one you want. Tarth is voting for scary. We have Spiper voting for standard. And we have Emo voting for weird. Oh no, are we deadlocked again? Yuri, you need to break our deadlock again. Actually, no, you didn't do it. You didn't, I don't think we had a deadlock before. There's too much spoopy in real life. Instead of Camp Snoopy, it's Camp Spoopy. Actually, that sounds amazing. I want to go to Camp Spoopy. Oh my god, if we ever play Roller Coaster Tycoon, we are making Camp Spoopy. If we ever play like Open RCT2 on this or whatever the hell, we're making Camp Spoopy. Okay, Yuri has voted for a weird one. Why do you want to play Roller Coaster Tycoon 3? Open RCT is for like 2, and it's really good. Okay. You can have skeleton mascots. The Rattly Bones! Anyway. It looks like we have a decision here. It looks like you guys have voted for weird. Alright, I can do that. My ADD loves to do that, so... We have voted for a weird campaign. How weird do I make this? Well, we've done Wonderland's my attention deficit disorder. We have done Wonderland style stuff before, but maybe we should go full batshit. You know what? We have done Mindscape, Feywild, and like Wonderland stuff. So I'm gonna go as weird as I can. This is going to be tough, but you guys are going to need to, hey Brown Wolf, meet our new mascot, Fipo the Goldfish. The mascot, weird as Oklahoma? What does Oklahoma have to do with being, what? I don't get it. Anyways, Fipo is the new chat mascot, and we're going to be doing a weird campaign, because that's what everyone's voted on. So, I am going to challenge you guys, give us the Flying Spaghetti Monster. Okay, alright. I've been kind of holding back on weirdness with our Feywild and Wonderland and other kinds of stuff, things, but we're going weird, we're going full weird. We're going to go full psycho on this. We're going full psycho, everybody. Alright, everybody. Here we go. I'm going to call this objects. Boom. New layer. We begin with Fipo being trapped inside of a tesseract in nonsense, in the world of nonsense. Now, I shall describe it presently. It is a 4-dimensional cube of sorts. And now I gotta make a bunch of things. You find yourself unhinged from time, and you actually no, you don't get that kind of background. We're doing weird campaign, baby. So I'm actually just going to throw you in and see what you guys can do. So you are currently in a polydimensional tesseract. It's not a standard one like a 4th dimensional one. It is a fluid dimensional one. You are in a place of fluid dimensionality. Okay. Crud. Fluid dimensional tesseract. All right. So, here we go, everybody. You awaken to find yourself in a place where space is not normal, where you are not as you were, but you are in a place that you can at least somewhat perceive. Distance and time seem to behave bizarrely here. What? SCP-4006. Okay. Jeez, way to step on my thing. God damn it, Tarth. I was just getting into it. Can everyone just say shame Tarth real quick? He just... Probabilistic anomaly affecting the state of Massachusetts. How neat. Good for you, Tarth. I don't know why you had to make me bring this up right now. You are in a polydimensional shape right now. You find yourself still in your own 3-dimensional self with the half dimension of time, but you are in a bizarre dimensional state where you must find a way to survive, or to at least interact with the world around you. What do you do? Okay, everybody. You find yourself contained within a fluidic polydimensional tesseract of variable status. What do you do? Okay. Diagram its angles. Postulate a proof on its shape. Scream and cry. Cast a spell. Try to force your way out. Alright, you got 5 choices on the board. Shame on your cow, Tarth. Be nice while everyone is holding you down and mocking you. Alright. Everyone is voting for Scream and Cry. Okay! You know, the music might be a bit too loud. I'm gonna put down negative 35 decibels. Here we go. Alright, I think we have a bit of a consensus. I think everyone has voted to just scream and cry. Alright, yeah, I think that's majority. Alright, you have voted to scream and cry. FIPO is within this what did I say? Fluidic polydimensional tesseract of varying status. And FIPO's like, this is ridiculous. I can't tell where here or there is. I don't know when is now or now is then. I don't know my head from my tail. I don't know what I'm doing here. How do I escape? This is this is ridiculous. What will I do? What will I do? I was bad at geometry. I don't know how to escape. Right. So, While you are doing this, you find yourself echoing sound waves, and the sound waves cause a lapse in the dimensionality of this, and now you are upon a universe that is entirely contained within a 1980s speaker cabinet. Hang on, I need my guides. Oh, it's on pixel mode. I need percent mode. There we go. Boom. Boom. It is a wooden speaker cabinet that throws something in the opposite direction. Well, to have gravity, you need to have space. And we were in a position where space wasn't normal, so gravity wouldn't be normal either. But you are correct in what you said. That, yes, when you're in zero gravity and you want to stop yourself, you do that. The fact that you have, crud. You are now, in the, I'm going to write it up. You are now within the, you are in the 1980s Narshall, instead of Marshall, Narshall speaker cabinet dimension. You find yourself hurtling towards the woofer of... God dang it. God dang it. You find yourself on the membrane of the woofer on the speaker, and it seems to be echoing back what you said. It seems that in this state of existence, what you do affects the world around you, but it will affect you back as well. You are hearing a low reverb and distorted version of what you saying earlier. It's also reversed. Okay. You are now in the Marshall speaker cabinet dimension. What do you do? Or Narshall speaker cabinet. Your cries for help have altered your trans-dimensional state to that of a universe that is entirely a Narshall speaker cabinet from the 1980s. What do you do? Try to go to the back to unplug the speakers. Cast a spell. Sing a song. Try breaking through the speaker membrane. Boom. Scream, you are the best, you can do anything! Well, I think I just made a, optical illusion. The, thing at the top in the center looks bigger than the one at the bottom, but they're the same size. How weird. Anyway. Vote now what you want to do. You know, I just remembered. I have a fan out there who's, I think, in chat today, I'm not going to say who has experience with audio-visual stuff. So this might be a little bit funny for them. A whole universe that's an outdated speaker. Yeah, I made an optical illusion accidentally. Someone clip that, please. Alright. We have one vote for sing a song. We have one vote for try to go to the back to unplug the speaker. Oh, it looks like sing a song is getting another vote. I'm going to let this run until 2 minutes. I should have been doing that before. You're the best around. Nothing's ever gonna keep you down. Is that what you mean, Emo? Alright, we're at 2 minutes. Alright, finishing the poll now. You have decided to sing a song. Alright. Fipo gets up and starts singing, It is the year of 2025. We're gonna party and chat. Whoa, whoa. We're gonna spam all of our favorite memes so everybody can join the fun. Wide Fipo happy. You make me smile and chat. Wide Fipo happy. We going wide and chat. I actually love this song. I know it's a meme song, but I actually like it a lot. As you do this, the the speakers start puppeting what you say. They actually play back what you're saying. It's all garbled and distorted, but you realize the more sound you make, the more distorted the noise is there. Even if you sing in with good pitch, it is still distorting it. And as you do this, it starts to cause the whole place to resonate and shake, as the entire place becomes. Hang on a second, just gonna merge all those. There we go. All right. Well, guys, say hello to your moms because you guys are all on. Wait. This Fortnite. Ah, crap. I need to have the right thing. So, render clouds. Boom. And then I'm going to go here, distort. Noise. There we go. There we go. You find yourself on TV. You are in between channels. You are now on an analog TV making sound, and you are seeing it through the television. So, you have gone from a pseudo-dimensional space to a speaker to a TV. Okay. How do you escape the television? Okay. How do you, you are now, trapped in the static screen of an analog monitor TV. How do you escape? So sound brought you to a sound dimension. Spectacle brought you to a TV. Try jumping out of the screen. Try, putting on a show. Wave to your family at home. Turn inside out. And transpose yourself to an alternate plane of existence. Boom. Look into the viewer's soul. Vote now. You know, strange, it doesn't seem to post, I didn't see yours until after I had made the poll, MO. I'm very sorry. But I think yours could count as putting on a show. Breaking the fourth wall. You know, I could change my format where basically I wait for you guys to post ideas and then we vote on them. Alright, looks like we have consensus. So, alright. You decide to put on a show. You start acting out a drama with yourself. So now may I introduce you to Opif. Okay, here we go. This will be tricky. Opif! How could you have done this to our dear papa? Don't you know he was engaged to marry Engelbert? Fool! It was all just a ploy on my own part. I was going to... And then Opif looks straight at the viewer. And then back. I was going to force him to subscribe to Raid Shadow Legends. And you realize that you are now fighting yourself. You are fighting a version of yourself that is a sellout. It is now a fight. This version of yourself has sold itself out to middle-of-the-road companies that offer substandard products. Well, some of them might be good, but most people tend not to be very excited to see the commercials for a reason. Let's just say that. Anyway. Okay. You are now fighting the version of yourself that sold its soul to corporations that offer undesirable products. It is the sell-out demon. How do you fight? Melee, magic, go full... Oh, wait, I'm supposed to actually look at what you guys are suggesting. You sold your soul to Temu. Go full hipster and shame it for having no identity or integrity. Try to flee. Try to flee the corrupting influence of late-stage capitalism. All right. Vote now. What's it going to be? 1 is melee fighting, 2 is magic fighting, 3 is go full hipster and shame it for having no identity or integrity, 4 is try to flee the corrupting influence of late-stage capitalism. You wanted batshit, we're going batshit. Alright. Who hasn't voted? We have 3 votes on the board. Tarth, are you still with us, or did you get pulled away? Yurei, have you voted? And Tarth doesn't help at all. Tarth just votes for another thing. Thanks, Tarth. Yuri, we need you to... Yuri, you still around? Ah, well. We're at 2 minutes. You've decided to melee fight the shill demon, I'm going to call it. It is basically you if you completely sold out. Okay. So, we're going to roll for combat. Roll for your melee attack. You're going to, hit it. And stop. 13 plus 7? Huh. Versus its roll of 14 plus 7. It dodges, it defends against your thing. Now it attacks you. It rolls a 3 plus 7. And you defend. You can't seem to injure each other because you keep blocking each other's attacks. Next up, you have fight it again, and 5 plus 7 is 12. It rolled an 8, it blocks. Wait, that's the wrong one, He attacks with a 10, 17. You roll. You block his attack. So basically, as you guys are fighting, you're up in each other's faces like... no, 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 stop it, no, 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 stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it. And you're just slap fighting each other. And you're not dealing any damage to each other, but you're both in each other's faces like, no, 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 yo, stop, stop, you stop it, no, no, you stop it, you stop it, you stop it. And you're like, in each other's faces. Opif says, this is getting us nowhere. You must give in to the dark side. Become sponsored. Become sponsored. You will make money. You will make money. And you say in response, but I will hate myself as I do nothing but support products I don't even use. What are you talking about? I love today's sponsor, Honey. Do you like making money and saving money on what you think on your purchases? He's using his special attack, everybody. He's using his shady business sponsor attack. He's going to roll for his attack. 11. And you're defending against the shady business sponsor attack of 16. You defend. You defended against the shady business attack. Meanwhile, you try to rebut with your attack, and you're going to try to do a melee attack of your own. Boom. Boop. 8 versus 11. They defend. You guys are not able to damage each other. What is it? Tarth, I swear to God, if you make me Google another thing while we're in the... Not mention that scam. That's the whole thing. It's a joke. That's why it's the shady business attack, Tarth. Because it was all over the news how Honey's basically a giant scam and how it was ripping people off. It's called a reference, Tarth. Anyway, Tarth, will you stop backstating, please? You're my freaking mod. Anyway. Okay, you guys are fighting each other, and he's trying to bust out all his stops. So it seems that melee fighting is getting you nowhere. You will try one last time to melee attack. 19 versus... He rolled an 18. You finally deal damage to him. And you punch him in the heart, saying, everyone knows. Everyone skips all the sponsored segments anyway. And as you say this, Opif is like, no! Irrelevancy! My one true weakness! No one cares about sponsors or sponsoring you if no one even watches the sponsored sections anyway. No! And is no more. You have defeated the shill demon. Congratulations. As you do this, you find yourself in a new realm. It is a realm filled with cash. Cash as far as the eye can see. And I can't draw that quickly enough for that to be interesting. So I'm just going to draw it by hand here. Just one big-ass dollar bill here. It is a massive, giant, never-ending field covered... I had an argument for Opif. Wait, in favor of or against Opif? I don't understand. Alright. Alright, you are now in the how to make viewers watch commercials. Track their eye movements. Pause if they look away. And don't finish the commercial before they finish. Oh, that's evil. That's evil, Emma. I guess Emma's villain arc might be starting soon. Alright. You are now in the cash dimension. The whole world is littered with dollar bills, coins, and bonds, and all kinds of stuff. That's it. There's no grass. There's no trees. There's no, there's nothing. Everything is money, and there's nowhere to spend it. What do you do? Actually, there's cash of every single denomination of currency that has ever existed here as well. You are in the currency dimension. What do you do? Stuff your pockets with it. Swim in it. Start speculating on its fair market value and whether or not it is a stable investment. Devalue it. Eat it. So we have 5 options on the boy. Start a fire. Money burns. We have 2... Okay, it's the cash dimension. So, or the currency dimension. So we have 2 votes for swim in it. Like Scrooge McDuck. We have 3 votes to swim in the cash. We have 1 vote for find the how currency is backed by gold. Well, if you go to the realm of gold, you'll find a bunch of gold coins, probably, and a bunch of bullion. Alright, looks like we have, Alright, we have 1 vote for the other 2, and we have a majority for the swim in it. Okay, you're gonna go Scrooge McDuck. Alright, fine. Looks like we have consensus. FIPO gets up... Oh, wait, whoops, that's the wrong layer. And FIPO starts swimming through all the cash. Whoosh! And he's like a fish, right? So he's like, whoop, 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 whoop. And you realize that this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience to swim in this much cash. But there is a problem. That there's no food to eat here. There's nowhere to go. Right? The fish swims. That's what the fish does. Right? I mean, But, except in Pokemon. In Pokemon, you have to teach birds to fly and fish to swim. So, anywho. Your actions of doing this have finally brought you someplace normal. At long last, you are now in an ocean. You have finally reached someplace somewhat sane. Okay, and now let me just take this, make a little sky background here. Here we go. You are now in the ocean, finally. It is, you are near the surface, and you realize you're in the middle of the ocean. You need to find a way to go. The current is pulling to the southwest, what do you do? Oh. Can you teach them to swim by dropping in the middle of the river and the same with the fight, but with a high tree? Well, what you do in Pokemon is you have things called HMs, hidden moves, and you can teach them so that you can ride on your Pokemon through the water, the air, or on stuff like that. So, that's the joke, is they get to teach birds to fly and fish to swim. Because you kind of do. But, except, like, you can, like, fly on, like, ladybugs, too. Or whatever. Or, like, teeny tiny little songbirds. It makes no sense. Anyway. Okay. You're in the ocean now. You gotta figure out... You're finally someplace normal. Well, Digimon might be better, but no one can agree on which game to play. Just ask Jaden. You are now in some kind of ocean. What do you do? Follow the current to the southwest. Swim against the current to the northeast. Go west by following the sun dive down and look for monsters. All right. We have votes on the board. All right, we have 2 votes. You could jump out. You could jump out of the water. I mean, that's trivial for FIPO. Whee! FIPO can just jump out of the water at any time. He is a goldfish. I mean, have you guys ever had a goldfish where you have to keep the lid on the tank, otherwise they will breach out of the water and try to get away? But the only thing they'll do is beach themselves. We have, oh my god, the dive down and look for monsters is winning. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, does anyone else want to vote? We're coming up on the 2-minute mark. And we're at 2 minutes. Okay. You have decided to dive down and look for monsters! Alright, buddy boy. Ask and you shall receive. That's the vote. You dive deep and below the ocean's surface. And everything starts to get really, really, really dark. So, here, let me do a gradient overlay. Here we go. There we go. You are now getting into the pressure is getting high, and you start to see a light. Only way is downhill. You start seeing I'm gonna roll for what you see. Oh boy. You meet a green squid. There we go. And we're going to go give it a little eye. Boom. The squid notices you. And it comes over. And it says, "Why are you in my bathtub? Don't you know there's sharks in here?" I wish him good health and introduce yourself. Well, that stands to reason. You do introduce yourself to him, and he says, "I am Reginald, and you are in my bathtub. It is a planet-sized ocean, and it is my bathtub. But there are sharks in here, and they will want to attack me. What are you doing here? Don't you know it's rude to interrupt someone during their bath?" So, you explained that you have been from multidimensional, or from transdimensional space to a speaker cabinet, to a TV where you fought yourself, and then you swam in an ocean of money, and now you're here. And Reginald is like, "Oh, not again. That's the 5th time this week." Look, okay, buddy. You are not dreaming. You were part of a magical accident. It has started scattering you across space and time, and you are remembering things out of order. Okay, look. I will open a portal to a place where there is huge gravity, but be warned, there is a space shark there that will try to eat your soul. If you defeat the space shark, you will be returned to a normal space where things actually happen along the arrow of time and everything functions like you're used to. And then I can finally finish my bubble bath. Alright? So, you have a choice to make here. Reginald, the exo-dimensional squid, is taking a bath on his planet-sized ocean bathtub and wants you to leave. He is offering to send you to a place where your soul pieces can be reassembled and you can return to normal space. But you will have to fight the space shark. What do you do? Accept his offer, flirt with him, ignore him, or decline his offer, attack. There we go. Alright. What do you do, everybody? Vote now. You think he is the space shark? I hadn't thought of that. That'd be a fun twist. Yuri, I was drinking my water when I saw... You voted to flirt with him? Yuri, why did you vote to flirt with him? Why did you vote to flirt with the exo-dimensional squid? I was drinking my water when you... Ah! God damn it, Yuri. I mean, the option was there. Well, he's supposed to have more tentacles than that, but you know. Otherwise, it would just start to look crappy. He has 4 tentacles. Why else? Oh, man. I think cooler heads are prevailing, and we are getting to, a consensus, though. Oh, man. Okay. We have 2 votes for accept his offer, and it's 2 minutes. Alright, you accept his offer. Okay. He says, bye, and he shrinks down into nothing and explodes in a bloody mess. Reginald is obliterated, but there is a portal that forms from his blood. Alright. Here is the portal that formed from his blood. And on the other side, you see a starry expanse, but not like the one that Atris fell into in Myst. Oh, come on. Get in there. Whatever. There we go. Okay. You swim into the blood portal. And as you do, whoop, you reappear in a new area. You are looking at a big white orb. It's not different from where you were before, but this time it's just a single white orb. It is glowing, and you don't really know how far away or close you are. And it is just odd like that, because space doesn't seem to behave here. I don't want a stroke. I want that one. Yeah. Here we go. You are now in this strange expanse. We need a weapon. Why are you remembering your ex all of a sudden? Damn, Emmo, I have no clue. I'm sorry. A blood portal? I'm not sure I wanted to... Let's move on. Okay. As you are examining this thing, you see in the beyond, you see a large pair of shark eyes. And there's a huge set of jaws in the expanse. And you realize that the starry expanse is the shark himself. You are fighting a dimension. It is a living dimension that consumes other space-time. The horrifying realization comes to you. All of the nonsense itself has been the waste excreted by this shark. As waste of a creature is an amalgam and emulsion, all kinds of sick, and it makes no sense. It's just gross as hell. So too have all the fragments of reality that you have been going through this whole time. It is a universe-sized creature, and Fipo, dang it, you're gonna have to defeat this thing for your freedom. Alright, everybody. We are fighting a sentient, malevolent, universe-sized creature that is a space shark. How do we fight? Melee, magic, try and... Oh, wait, actually, before I finish the poll, Emma, do you have anything... Do you guys have any suggestions before I put it on the poll? Because we were fighting something the size of an entire universe here. I don't read Cyrillic. You know what? I'm going to make a catch-all thing. So I'm going to say, other. So other will be whatever Emma posts. Because I don't think anyone has any ideas, so we're going to post this. Alright. So Emma, whenever you post, that's what other is going to cover, okay? Is the bad measuring tools. Bad measuring tools. The enemy of dimension. Interesting. Interesting thought. Right. We need to badly measure it. I know, let's use Imperial. Okay, so, chat, okay. If you do vote for that, I'm going to let it run to 2 minutes. And if that's what wins, that's what wins. Is there anyone else who wants to vote? We're almost at 2 minutes, everybody. And I think we're almost there. Yep, there's 2 minutes. Alright, closing the poll. You have decided to badly measure space. Fipo gets up, swims up to the universe shark, who says, "You stupid creature. You have no idea who you're dealing with. I have devoured gods, eldritch, magic itself. You stand no chance against me. No craft, no spell, nothing you can do can save your existence. Except one thing, you can offer another universe as tribute." You hear all of this, and you get up and loudly proclaim, "The universe is flat, and I will hear no arguments to the contrary." You badly measured it by saying you're a flat universer. And the universe is like, or the enemy universe is like, what? No, I'm not flat. I am not flat. I am the devourer of existence. And you're saying, nope, you're Peton. You're totally Peton, and everyone says it. Everyone knows it. You are flat. You are a flat universe. It is the truth, and the shadow gods are in on it. It's like a whole conspiracy. You are completely flat. I will hear no alternatives to this. And he says, "This is ridiculous. Simply measure me. Simply measure me. You will be able to. You can see for yourself. Do your own research. You can find easily that I am not flat." And he's like, "Okay. I measured you with my mind. You are, with my mind, I have decided that you are equal to 1 gigabarks. But that is not enough. You see, you need several more gigabarks to be anything but flat. But you are definitely flat." And the universe is like, "What? Is that a word? Is that a word? That doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about?" I believe it. No. I don't. You are flat, and you also are in with the lizard people and the mole people. I bet Real Men Sukuna. Oh, that guy from Jujutsu Kaisen. Instead of flat is even better. Instead of 3 it has 2. This is exactly what we needed. And if you think about it, this is all within my drawing program, so it actually is true. It's not. Fipo isn't wrong. The universe he's in is actually flat, which is the funny thing here. And then all of a sudden, and because of this, he has to make a system shock check against existential crisis, which we all have to make eventually sometime in our 20s and 30s. He rolled a 2! Wait, am I real? Is this real? Is anything real? This doesn't make any sense! How can it be flat if I've eaten universes? There's universes with multiple dimensions! This doesn't make any sense! No, let me out! Let me out! Let me out! No! You have... ow. Ow. You have defeated the space shark, which is a very bad term for it. Oh no, we needed to badly measure it. I got you there. I got you, Emo. That's why Fipo said, I measure you with my mind, and you're 1 glicabork. That's the unit. We made up. Okay. 1 glic. Equals 1 watt per square inch per second cubed. That is okay. Chat, give yourselves a round of applause. By measuring him as 1 glicabork, we have devised a new unit. It is 1 watt per square inch per second cubed. That is 1 glicabork. In fact, you know what? Because of the badly measuring thing, I'm going to post this on my Twitter. I'm going to see if you guys go for it. Hang on a second. Wait, let's finish this. Okay, you go up to the orb, and you touch it. And within a flash of light, you are no longer where the orb was. You are back where you started. Or, actually, you're not back where you started. My bad. You are somewhere normal again. The squid was right. And boop. You have succeeded in your quest to escape effectively the waste universes of this trans-dimensional, trans-universal beast by being a flat universer and measuring it as 1 glicabork. So, congratulations, everybody. I'm a little bit tired. I think we should call it here because also is an obviously stopping point. But before we do this, I want to actually go to Twitter because we have devised a new unit and I want to publish it. If we share with the world, okay. My chat has used devised a new unit, scientific unit, in order to defeat a trans-dimensional, trans-cosmic, universe-eating shark. It is the unit, what is it called? Named Glickabork, which is abbreviated as and measured as okay. Hashtag science. Hashtag quantum physics. Alright. We have just posted this on Twitter. I'm gonna share this in the chat. I'm gonna share this in the chat, everybody. Alright. We have made a new scientific unit, the Glickabork. Alright, everybody. I'll see you guys next week. Let's figure out who we're going to raid. Oh, this will be funny. Alright. Let's find someone to raid, everyone. Alright, let's go to Twitch and... Yeah, no problem, dudes. I'm always glad. I want to say thank you to everyone who came by. Oh! Wait, we have both Wingding is up and Mugama is up. Oh, I want to raid both of them. God dang it. Wait, they're both playing Hunt Showdown. Wait, they've both been streaming for the same exact amount of time. Well, oh, they're in this thing together. Well, screw it, I'll just raid them. There it is. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. Okay. Now, here's what I want you to say when you arrive. When you arrive, say, we grant you all the Glickaborks ever. That's our raid message. We grant you all the Glickaborks ever. Okay, everyone ready? Everyone ready to raid? Are we all good to go? Everyone copy paste it. Get ready to raid. Okay, we're gonna copy paste that when we're ready. All right, here we go, everybody. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. Raiding.